Hi and welcome back to Normski TV, another transfer daily, looking at all things Arsenal, incomings and outgoings. But before I actually go into this, if you obviously don't know already, just witnessed the situation with Denmark and Finland. Christian Eriksen, who used to play for Tottenham, now plays for Inter Milan, was just basically running for a ball and nobody was around him, collapsed. I only kind of found out about this. I was just getting a load of text messages coming through in a group chat that they're trying to resuscitate, and I was like, resuscitate who? And then when they put in the name Christian Eriksen, I said, Christian Eriksen? Now, you know, when it comes to a situation like this, football does not really matter whatsoever. You know, we're talking about a situation where this is life and death. We don't know what the situation is. It doesn't look good at the moment. I don't know if you remember some years back with Francis Moumba, who collapsed on the pitch. Thankfully, you know, he came through with prayer. And listen, all we can do is pray for Christian Eriksen. Just to say pray for Francis, pray for Christian. I mean, you know, football just takes a second back seat when it comes to that. It doesn't mean anything. And, you know, watching the BBC One punditry, you know, you could see the pundits were pretty much distressed, almost to tears. Our prayers absolutely goes out for Christian Eriksen. Hopefully, by God's grace, that he pulls through. It's not nice to see, you know, his family. You can imagine what they're going through right now. But listen, our prayers are out for Christian Eriksen. We hope that, you know, he gets through this and pulls through this. As I say, you know, it's tough, but we're there praying for you. Just want to quickly talk about some stuff on the Arsenal transfer. And first of all, just want to talk about William Saliba and the situation with him. Now, you know, there's rumours, and I'm just going off what I've read, so don't quote me. Right now, somebody just sent a thing about Christian Eriksen. He's pronounced clinically dead at the scene, so I don't know. As I said, let's just pray and just hope that they've sorted this thing out, yeah? But yeah, obviously news is going to come flooding as I'm actually doing this. But yeah, going back to William Saliba, situation with him and, the situation with him and whether he's going to end up staying at the club. We're linked with Ben White from Brighton. It's quoted as he's on duty with the England side, and there's quotes that, you know, we could be actually looking at putting in a bid for him for £40 million. Now, if we're kind of making that kind of bid for him, what does that mean for William Saliba? Or is Rob Holding gonna be the one to make way if we do pull this off? He's a good defender, but you know, it's tough. It's tough on William Saliba. You know, this guy has not played a competitive game for Arsenal whatsoever, and I just think the way Arteta's treated him is not really good. Just reading it here, I'm just going to read from The Athletic. According to the reliable David Ornstein of The Athletic, Arsenal are ready to move for the Brighton defender Ben White. The versatile Englishman was recently added to the England squad for the Euros following an injury to Trent Alexander. The report says that Arsenal are keen to sign a new right-sided centre-back and have explored several options, with the focus now on striking a deal for White, who Brighton could consider selling for the right price. That price, they report, looks to be in the region of 40 million to 50 million. That's an awful lot of money. I mean, obviously he's British, so you know you're going to be paying for that premium. It appears that this is a serious move by the club, as the reports goes out to say that whilst there will be competition for White, the speed Arsenal are moving to seal this deal gives them a strong chance of winning the race. So as I said, what does this mean for William Saliba? You know, he's coming back to the club, and you've also got Rob Holding as well. Now, for me, I'd rather keep Saliba and get rid of Rob Holding. You know, he's been at the club long enough, and for me, he has not propelled us anywhere forward. If we are going to go for Ben White, then that's my theory on that, to get rid of Rob Holding. That's what I will do. We've got Pablo Marie there. We've got Chambers. You know, Pablo Marie, the steady head, you know, Eddie. So he can sort of like be like that filling defender. Obviously, Gabriel. You know, so it's who's going to partner Gabriel. You know, in that central defence. You've got Chambers as well. So I don't know what their future is at the moment, but as I say, we'll just have to watch this space. But Arsenal look like they're in serious contention, or you know, for going for this guy. Now, just looking at some other stuff with regards to Arsenal, you know, Granit Xhaka, you know, he's pretty much very close to sealing a deal to Roma. The fees around about 17 to 18 million. Hopefully that can be done. I mean, some people are saying it could be done after the tournament, but I'm hoping that it will be done before the tournament. He's very coy. Obviously, he's been questioned in his press match conferences and stuff like that. So he's been quite coy on the situation there. I'm running through this fast because I've got another event to go to, so I just want to be quick. Bernd Leno, there's talk about Bernd Leno possibly leaving the club this summer. It looks like that he doesn't. It looks like he's not gonna renew his contract, and Arsenal are not going to be offering him a new contract. Now, Matt Ryan, who was previously on loan to us, there's a chance that Arsenal would like to take him. I don't know what the fee would be, but there's other clubs that are abroad that are interested in Matt Ryan. For the time that he spent with us, you know, Arteta's called him a beast. But, you know, I don't know if he's played enough games for us. I mean, obviously he's watched him in training and that, you know, would he be the one to come in and be possibly the first choice keeper or second choice keeper? You've got Anana from Ajax, who's currently on a suspension. I know Arsenal are heavily linked with him as well, so we'll have to kind of wait and see with that situation. But there's talk that Bernd Leno may be up for a move this summer, so we'll again have to see what happens. The Athletic saying report that Bernd Leno's immediate future is unclear. The players are reportedly open to a move, and Arsenal potentially open to selling him. And his contract expires in 2 years, and there's no great appetite for the talks to extend. So, look, you know, if he's got 2 years left on his contract and we can get a decent fee for him, then I would be happy to let him go. In all honesty, I'd rather have kept Martinez, but he's in Aston Villa for now. But you know, that's what it is at the moment. So again, we have to watch this space with the goalkeeping situation. Just having a look at to see what other news is out there. As I said, they want to take Matt Ryan on a permanent deal. Now, obviously, with the midfield, you know, we've been linked with Ruben Neves. There was another guy that Arsenal were actually interested in, and that's Van der Beek. Now, Van der Beek has not really locked down a place. He's only played a handful of games for United, scored 1 goal for them in his first game for them, but other than that, he's not really done well, and that's not his fault. It's just that maybe Solskjaer didn't really seem fitting into his plans. Now, apparently, Arsenal have been in contact with his agent, and there's a possibility, or made inquiries, so to speak, and there may be a possibility that we may look at him as a potential replacement to Granit Xhaka. He's Basuma from Brighton. You know, other clubs are interested in him, like Liverpool, Man City. So, you know, he's going to be tough there. You know, Brighton are looking at 40 million for him. Whether we get him, it would be great for me personally to partner Thomas Partey, but we you know, we've been linked with so many midfielders. Ruben Neves from Wolves. You know, we've got to get things moving on this. You know what I mean? Because we have to shot the middle of that park. And yeah, there's talk about us being linked with this Van der Beek. So, you know, let me just read what they're saying on that. Let's just find the actual article, if I can find it. Sorry about this. Yes, can I find it? No, I can't find it. But basically, they've been in contact and inquiring about his possibility. Whether that will happen or not, I don't know. And what sort of price he's going to go for, God only knows. Do you know what I mean? But as I said, we're linked to every Tom, Dick and Harry, every midfield that you can think of. We're linked. I think there's a player called Rodriguez. I can't remember what clubs he plays for. But yeah, we're linked with so many midfielders. I'm just trying to find. Let's see where it is. Ryan. Here we are. Yeah, so good. I can't say it's Rodriguez, the real Betis star. We're linked with him as well. So yeah, lots of players, but nothing concrete at the moment. But we're gonna have to move quickly. Someone like Ruben Neves, he's gonna be playing for Portugal's national team. So we've got to make sure that yes, he might have a good game, and it means more suitors. So we've got to make sure that if we are going for these guys, we need to hurry up and try and lock them down as soon as possible. Also, this Rodriguez guy, he's got a release clause of 80 million euros, which equates to about 68.7 million pounds. But obviously, during the pandemic and everything, that may fall, and they're saying that they may even accept a fee as low as 25.7 million, which is 43 million pounds lower than his actual contracted clause. It says here, though thought highly by Arteta, Rodriguez would be brought in as a partner for Thomas Partey rather than to solve the issue of Arsenal's lack of goals from midfield, having only scored 3 goals in 53 appearances. So he's going to be more of that kind of box-to-box defensive style midfielder. We still need a good central attacking midfielder. And obviously we've lost Benware, Odegaard, we don't know what's happening with him, whether he's going to settle back into the Real Madrid side or Arsenal going to buy him, which they're saying 50 million, or do we take him back on loan? You've got Osama War from Lyon, he could be available at a very cheap price. Would we go for him? There's so many questions and it's just everything at the moment is very much up in the air. As I said, we're linked with everybody. But it'd be nice to know that, the players that we're looking to get out, Granit Xhaka, for instance, Bellerin, we've got to get them out. Kolasinac, we've got to get them out. These are the players that we need to get off our books, to free up those wages and hopefully get a decent fee for these guys so that we can then fund those players that we'd like to see come and play for Arsenal. So it's going to be a long old road. We've got 81 days left for the transfer window. So there's a lot of time, but Arsenal really need to pull their fingers out and hopefully get the job done. It's nice to hear that Kieran Tierney's in contract talks with Arsenal to extend his contract. So I'm hoping that that's something that can happen. It will probably, because of the Euros and everything, it'll probably wait until after, but I'm hoping that can be sorted out as well. We're still waiting to hear with Smith Rowe, even though, he's looking at a 5-year deal, nothing has yet come out concrete that he's signed a deal, but hopefully we'll know that will get done as well. So listen, there's so many names that I could be putting to you, but because it's speculation, we're linked with, as I said, we're linked with everybody at the moment. I said it, the aliens in space we're linked with. So let's watch this space and see what happens. But guys, thank you for supporting the channel. Please like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you on the next transfer. And listen guys, remember, pray for Ericsson.